Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, definitely hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and also hit that notification bell so you can see when my videos are coming out. I want to talk about Roland Martin. Now, Roland Martin was on the Vlad TV. He's making his rounds. I've seen him on Valuetainment. He must be promoting a book or something. I think he was on all the black stations as well, like Hot 97 in New York. And I want to talk about what he said on Vlad TV, fair use. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to play the clip and then I'll give my 2 cents. Check this out.
As the audience, and look, black leadership was hamstrung in those 8 years, and Obama knew it. Obama knew they couldn't. I never forget. Obama knew they couldn't criticize him because he knew they had no troops behind him. He gave an interview with April Ryan. Danny Glover had criticized him, and I remember he told April, "Oh, I could line up a whole slew of black celebrities on my side." He knew that, and so. The CBC knew it, civil rights groups knew it, because people were so sensitive. No, we can't hurt the brother. And then it was like, we can't ask for nothing because, if we ask for something, white folks may not vote for him a second time. And I never forget, I was at a dinner in Miami, man, and it's like 20 black people, multiple degrees, high net worth. And I said, I'm confused. Y'all letting some white folks you ain't never meet dictate what we should be asking for because y'all scared they might not vote for him if he runs again when he ain't guaranteed to be elected. So I think that was the case there. And so for me, my criticism was exactly what it was supposed to be. I pushed him the way I was supposed to because, again, I appreciated and admired the fact that he was the first black president. But I did not forget that he was the 44th, and we should have demanded from the 44th what we demanded from the previous 43.
See, there's a couple things to unpack here. For the record, prior to Obama being in office, I used to be on that side. I used to be a Democrat. Born and raised in the plantation. And just like a lot of people, once Obama became president, then we woke up from the plantation. You have like Candace Owens and others. Around that time, that's when we woke up because we figured out, like, hold on, we finally get a black president. This was what they were pushing, and we didn't get anything from it. And when you asked the question, you got scrutinized. They didn't want you to ask any questions. They just wanted to push this agenda. And it was the perfect storm because no one knew who Obama was and when he was a senator or anything before that. And if it wasn't for Hillary Clinton messing up like she always do, because she had that 2008 election in the bag and she messed it up. She was actually winning in the polls before they started debating. She was destroying him. She almost destroyed, which was a good thing for the conservatives in 1996 when Bill Clinton was saying 8 years Bill, 8 years Hill. He was trying to get her to be president. And she was trying to come out with this universal health care, and that was the wrong time to do it. And then they lost the House in 94 to Newt Gingrich, if anybody remember that. That was one of the biggest mistakes that they had made. And then after that, she started pretending she was a housewife. So anyway, Roland Martin always rubbed me the wrong way. Where was your energy when this was going on? Because I used to watch you. I used to be on the Democrat side. I used to watch TV One when you were on there. I used to watch BET. And it's just interesting that you're saying this stuff now. So my thing is you're bitter that Obama didn't choose you, that he took you out of the party. Like you're not in the mix, if you will. Because you tried to be his friend. He wasn't raised with the black community like a lot of people said, so he don't identify with us. And also, If you ever read The Rules of Radical by Saul Alinsky, he was taught by Saul Alinsky, but that's another thing. And so his agenda was never black community, which I didn't know because a lot of us voted for him and we cried when we first saw this president. But then I realized that it's politics as usual. And you guys made Cornel West and Travis Smiley look like fools because they were the only ones calling them out. And he's right. Obama never cared about criticism from us because he never was one of us. He didn't care. He knew that he had a bunch of sheep that wanted to see him there, and then he can go on with another agenda. You know, when Obama was saying, yes, we can, and all these other catchy slogans, did he ever say he was going to do something for black folks? And he did. If you ever look at his speeches, all he was talking about was that Obamacare and the things that he was going to do. And people woke up. So for their mistakes, that's why you have Black Sick. That's why you have Tariq Nasheed telling people not to vote Democrat. And the sad thing is that every other culture, they vote to get something. But we just, as African Americans, vote for symbolism. And I do love the fact that he was so transparent. Like when he said the elites were scared to ask for things like the NAACP because they were scared that white folks would get turned off and he wouldn't get voted back in again. And that doesn't make any sense. Just like he said, you don't know if he was going to win the next election anyway. That's why I respect Trump so much, because Trump, when he got in office, he did everything he wanted to do. He was trying to push the envelope. He went in there trying to get things done. And I'm not going to say Obama got things done. He just didn't get things done the way we would want that. So, again, I left that party, and a lot of people did. Even friends that I have for years that's been progressive, they're saying if Trump get back in office, they're going to vote for him. And that just shows you the horrible job that Joe Biden and his team is doing. So with that, folks, let me know what you feel about Roland Martin saying this in the comments, and I'll see you on the next video.